Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nelly and thank you so much for stopping by. If you are new to the channel, always good. In this channel, I share financial content, lifestyle content, and I also do vlogs. So please do go ahead and subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you get notified every time I post. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for stopping back by, and I'm back with another exciting video. As you can tell from the title below, today we are going to be talking about 7 ESL companies that are hiring South Africans who do not have any qualification, any degree, or any experience. So you basically can tutor English as a foreign language to people from all over the world, even though you do not have any bachelor's degree, any TEFL certificate, or any teaching experience. Okay, I hope you guys are excited to hear about the companies and that you guys will apply. This is something that I always do. If you watched my previous video where I was talking about other ESL companies that are also hiring South Africans with no degree, no experience, whatever, I did say that every time I do research on these companies, I do not start by applying. What I do first is I do my research and then I share with you guys so that we can start applying together. And then I'm going to come back and tell you if I get approved on any of the companies. Because honestly speaking, I think Preppy, we've been talking about Preppy for the longest time. And a lot of people now think that Preppy is the only ESL company that is there hiring people with no degree or any qualification or the certification required. But there's actually a lot more other companies, which is why I always advise people, when you apply, do not apply to one company, okay? Because sometimes you might not get approved. Sometimes maybe you're struggling to get students on a particular website. Try another one. I also got rejected on Tutor ABC. My application on Cambly is still not yet complete, but I am on Preppy and am still looking to go on to other companies. I do have a list of all the companies that I'm going to talk about in my book, so please do excuse me if I'm going to be looking down just to make sure that I do not forget anything. And also, disclaimer before we get into the video, disclaimer, I'm sharing everything based on my personal experience and my personal research. Okay, everything that I'm going to be saying is things that I researched and found and things that I've actually done, personal experience or research. I do not work for any I do not work for hi guys, okay, sharp. But you know, I'm just an applicant and also a online an English tutor on Preppy. I'm just sharing things that I know, you know. Yeah, what am I saying? Guys, let's get into the video. Now, the first ESL company that we are going to talk about is, I think you guys already guessed this, is Preppy. So Preppy is an ESL company online based where students and tutors meet. So you can join the company or the platform Preppy as a tutor if you want to tutor a language or a subject. And you can also join Preppy as a student who wants to maybe learn a new language or learn a subject. And the only requirement on the language side is that you need to be a native speaker for that particular, you need to be a native speaker for that particular language, and that is the only requirement. Your certification or your bachelor's degree or your experience is preferred but not required. So if you are TEFL certified or have any degree, most of the time when they talk about qualification, they are talking about bachelor's degrees. It does not have to be an education bachelor degree. It can be any bachelor degree. Any can be your bachelor's degree in law or in media or in communication or in accounting or in psychology. It doesn't matter as long as it's a bachelor's degree. But on Preppy, it is not required. If you do have those certifications, yes, you can include them and put them on your profile just to make your profile more attractive. But if you do not have them, that is absolutely fine. I am an English tutor on Preppy. I do not have any degree. I'm not TEFL certified. I don't have any of those things. The only thing that I bring to the table is that I'm an English native speaker. Okay, now there's another cool feature that I actually discovered on Preppy that I wanted to share with you guys. It's the fact that you can actually teach more than one subject on Preppy. For example, I just say that I'm an English tutor on Preppy, but I'm actually expanding or looking to actually tutor mathematics. Apparently, it's possible. It's something that I don't want to share a lot on because I'm still, working on it, but you can actually do that. So to people who have been saying that they're struggling to get students on Preppy, my advice would be try and add another subject to your profile or curriculum. I don't know. If you are good in maths, try and also tutor maths, because I think English is clustered. English, there are a lot, like there's millions of English tutors on Preppy. I think that's one of the reasons why you might actually be struggling to find students. So try and have an alternative. If you're good at geography, you can tutor geography. If you're good at life skills, you can tutor life skills, or any other subject that you know of and you are good at. With Preppy, you set your own price and you also set your own schedule. It's flexible. You can choose whether you want to work on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. You can choose whether you only open up your schedule from 7 p.m. until 3 a.m. or you only work during the day from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's all up to you. You can charge from $3 to 20. Is it 35 or 25? I'm not sure, but the minimum amount to set on Preppy is $3. And I always advise people, if you are new to the platform, start by charging $3. Okay, yeah, so that is all about Preppy. Now, the second ESL company that we are going to talk about is Voxy. Guys, I want to be on Voxy with everything in me. This is my Sabawell ESL company. I want to be on Voxy. So on Voxy, no certification is required, no qualification is required, and no teaching experience is required. But remember, they are preferred. If you do have them, we'll include them. But if you don't have them, you're going to go. The only requirement is that you need to be a native speaker for the language that you want to teach. This goes for all the ESL company that we're going to talk about. Yeah. So with Voxy, there is, however, a catch. As much as I'm saying that, your certification are not required, your degrees are not required, teaching experience, but there is a catch. And the catch is that you need, or it is required from you to work a minimum of 10 hours per week to reach your quota on the website or to stay on the website. So you won't get paid or you won't get your money if you do not dedicate 10 hours to the website per week. And I don't think that is bad. So maybe with Voxy, your schedule is not as flexible, but 10 hours a week is like 7 days. You can divide hours between the 7 days and you will reach that 10-hour trade mark. One thing that I actually love about Voxy, it's the fact that it's actually specifically catered for college and university students. Sorry. So that's one thing that I like. It's more like a company that was created or found for college and university students to use to make, extra pocket money. And another thing that I love about Voxy, it just keeps on getting sweeter and sweeter. It's the fact that you charge, the minimum amount to charge is $10. What? I'm used to $3. $10 to $15. So you can charge between the two, and it also depends on the number of hours that you work per week. The minimum is 10 hours, and then you can. But yeah, please check out Voxy. But you do not have to be a college or university student only. Even if you are somebody who works, stay at home, whatever, you can still apply. But it's just that, college and university students, Voxy got you. Let's move on. Now, the third ESL company that we are going to talk about, where no certificate is required, no bachelor's degree is required, and no teaching experience is required, is Zamenhof. Okay, obvious pronunciation. But it's this one. You see this one? Yeah. So with Zamenhof, you do have a requirement, and the requirement is that you need to work at least a minimum of 20 hours per week. 20 hours per week. I know it sounds like it's too much, 20 hours. Also, when I was busy, I was like, 20 hours, but is it really that much? Because 20 divided by 4 is 5. 20 divided by 3 is impossible, but you can say 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and then 2 hours. You can make it work, man. I really do believe that you can make it work, especially when you hear that the minimum amount to charge is $12 until $20. So you most definitely can make it work for $20. And remember that it's actually $20 per lesson or per hour. So I don't know, can you make it work? Can you make it work? And now, the fourth ESL company that we are going to talk about, that I know a lot of you might not be happy to hear about, because Nelly, come on, is Italki. Please listen to me. Please don't leave. Please listen there. I think with Italki, most of us here, we want to teach English, and because obviously if you're South African, you are an English native speaker. And English has been closed for the longest time. I think even since last year, English has been closed. And with Italki, you can only apply to teach a language if the language is open. And they do update their language checklist every Monday, but English is closed. Guys, when I discovered Italki, English was closed. I've been checking, it's always closed. But, okay, before we get to that but, with Italki, there are two parts of Italki. There's being a community tutor on Italki and being a professional tutor on Italki. Professional tutor is for people who are TEFL certified, have a degree and some sort of teaching experience. When you apply for the professional tutor. And the community tutor is for the people that do not have any degree, any certification, any teaching certification, about TEFL certificate, TESOL certificate, and no teaching experience, right? I wanted to get that out of the way. Now let's go back to English being closed for almost 2 or 3 years on Italki. I think there's an alternative. Please listen to me. Don't be mad. Listen to me. English is closed. Why don't you apply for Afrikaans in the meantime, and then you will switch when English opens? Okay, so if you are South African, you probably also a Afrikaans native speaker. Obviously not all of us, but some people, they did Afrikaans as their home language or as a first additional language in primary and in high school. I did Afrikaans in primary and half of my high school. So I can read and write in Afrikaans. So this is what I was thinking, actually. That's what I've been thinking about. I'm like, I can actually read and write in Afrikaans. When it comes to conversating, I can hear and I can respond, but I'm not fluent, no? But if I would dedicate just a month to re-polishing my Afrikaans speaking skills, so anyway, if you are somebody who can speak, read, and write in Afrikaans, I would advise you to apply to Italki, apply for Afrikaans. This way, while we are waiting, because we have been waiting, while we are waiting for English to open, you are already on the platform. You are already teaching. You are already getting students. You are already building your brand on Italki. And also when English opens, you're gonna be the first people to actually make the switch easier or more quicker than us, because we are gonna start from scratch. We're gonna start from applying, waiting for approval. You are already on the platform. So if you are somebody who can speak, read and write, and you are an Afrikaans native speaker, I would very much advise you to apply for Afrikaans on Italki, because remember, South Africans are English native speakers, but also Afrikaans native speakers. So think about it and apply. Ne? Yeah. Now, the fifth ESL company is Etalking. Yeah, I know, similar to Italking, but not Italki, Etalking. So Etalking is similar to Italki, not only by the wording or pronunciation, but also by the fact that it has two parts. It has the part for tutors with no degrees, no qualifications, no experience, and it also has a part for tutors who have their degrees, qualifications, certifications, and all of that. So when you apply, be mindful of that. Make sure that you apply on the right side of Etalking. And also, there's a catch. You need to dedicate, or it requires you to work a minimum of 10 hours on the platform. Not bad, right? A week. That is 10 hours per week. And then it has another catch, which I don't think that everyone might be comfortable with, but if you are comfortable with, perfect. The classes are not one-on-one. Like Preppy, like Italki, like Zamenhof, like Cambly, like Tutor ABC. It's not one-on-one. Rather, it's 1 to 6, 1 to 12, 1 to 5. It's basically you, the tutor, and 12 students that you are teaching, or it's you, the tutor, and 6 students. So if you are somebody who's comfortable with that, and you can teach a group of students, then perfect, good. Check out Etalking. And guys, it's actually websites like this that are not fluctuated. You go to websites like Etalking, there's not a lot of tutors. You probably won't even struggle to get students there. Hear what I'm saying? Am I making sense? I hope so. Let's move, guys. Okay, so now, okay, so now we are on number 6. Number 6 is another ESL company that I'm very excited about. I cannot wait to apply. Is Lingo. Lingo, I hope that's how it's pronounced. Lingo. So on Lingo, there's no certification required, no TEFL required, that certification, no qualification required. Remember that these things are preferred, because people, when we say that these things are not required, they then apply, and maybe you find that sorry, let me start over. I'm so sorry. So we are on number 6, right? And it's guys, what is happening? No ways. Okay, guys, so I'm so sorry about that, but we are on number 6, yes, and we are talking about Lingo. So on Lingo, your certification, your qualification, and teaching experience is not required, but preferred. If you do have those things, make sure that you actually include them during your application. Do say that I have a degree, what, and then they will ask you to upload your certification or whatever. Remember, that makes your profile attractive. So do include them, that if you have them, and if you don't, it's perfectly fine, right? And you also need to dedicate a minimum of 6 hours per week to the website, so that you can reach your quota and stay on the website and get your money. Speaking about money, you can charge the minimum amount to charge is $10 until $12. So the money is quite great. Now, number 7, this is the last one, and I've spoken about it, I'm still talking about it, and I do not think that I'm the person to talk about it because, anyway, number 7 is Cambly. Guys, I discovered Cambly a long time ago, and I can tell you that even now, I haven't finished my application on Cambly because of that connection test that I keep on failing. I keep on failing that connection test, guys. I do not know what to do anymore. And people are commenting, I passed the connection test on Cambly. Guys, how did you guys do it? Please help me out, because I really want to apply on Cambly. On Cambly, there's no certification, no degree, and no teaching experience required. And also you get teaching materials. That is great. But also for the other websites that you don't get teaching materials on, guys, there's teaching materials. It's very easy to find. Just go to Google or ever and just type ESL teaching materials, ESL teaching. You will get everything on Google. Just the material is very easy to find, very easy to find. You can even find pre-planned lesson plans. Is it Englishing? Is that Englishing? But yeah, you can find that. It's very easy, because I remember on Preppy there's a student who wanted me to share my screen and just wanted to see my planned lessons, and I just went to Google and I blew her away. But yeah, I'll put the website that I mainly use here. I don't know what that website is called. I will check my historical safari and I'll put it here. Sharp. So on Cambly, the reason why I'm talking about Cambly is on a hiring freeze, guys. So if you're somebody who applied to Cambly and you're still waiting till day, Cambly is on a hiring freeze. I think it's been years now. It's been 2 or 3 years. It's just like Italki. But the reason I would actually advise people to apply is so that when the hiring freeze melts, you are one of the people that have already applied. You have already applied, so that when Cambly starts accepting people, it's obviously going to start with the people that have already submitted their applications. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like me. I'm going to be one of the people that have not yet applied, and then when Cambly opens, it's now that I'm going to be applying and it freezes again, because there's another thousand of people that have already applied. Guys, people discovered all these ESL companies that are hiring with no degrees during COVID. Yeah. And that's it, you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the video and you guys are going to take much away from this video. I hope it was informative. Please do not forget to like and leave a comment down below. That helps my channel a lot. And guys, thank you so much. I see the comments, I see the subscribers. Guys, thank you so from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much. I love interacting with you guys. I love the engagement. When you guys leave your comments, it makes me feel no word can even describe it. Guys, thank you so much. If you're watching this video and you are not yet subscribed, please click that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get notified every time I post. I hope you guys will apply. Please apply, because I'm about to start applying, babes. I'm about to start applying, and when I come back with another video saying that I'm on Voxy, I hope you also be saying, babes, I'm on 7.5. I'd like us to have that chat next time I drop a video. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys so much. Like, you guys, okay, you guys, no way, guys, I'm so thankful. Like, you guys have no idea. But for now, maybe you want to do some more research on the companies that I've talked about. Please do go ahead, apply, and we will talk. See you guys on the other flip side of the camera. And until next time, you guys, bye.